Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, Mahabharata543. As you may remember, Yudhishthira wanted to know how to be a good king. Chapter 11 talks on the Dharma of a king. Yudhishthira asked, "It has been said by the wise that kingly duties constitute the highest science. Please tell me about the duties of a king." Bhishma was immensely pleased with the humility and eagerness of Yudhishthira. He smiled at him and said, "My child, I'm only too eager to tell you all that you want to know. A king's first duty is to worship the gods and the Brahmins. A king should essentially be a man of action. You might have heard from many that destiny rules a king. It is a fallacy in reasoning if you think so. Destiny does play a part, it's true, but without action a king can never help destiny play her part. Destiny is powerful, but action is equally powerful. Both are potent, but to me it seems that action is the more potent of the two. It is action which shapes destiny." The next, or rather the next equally important duty of a king, is truth. If you want to inspire confidence in the minds of your subjects, you always have to be truthful. All accomplishments find their home in a king. His behavior should be above reproach. Self-restraint, humility, and righteousness are qualities which you have to look for in a king if he's going to be successful. He should have his passions under perfect control. Justice should be the second nature of a king. There are three more things which a king should cultivate. He should know how to conceal his own weaknesses carefully. By weakness is meant weaknesses in his kingdom. He should take the trouble to find out the weaknesses of his enemies, and he should be very careful to be secretive about his plans. A king's conduct should be straightforward. Another danger for a king is mildness. He should not be too mild. He will then be disregarded. The subjects will not have enough respect for him and his words. Again, he should avoid the other extreme. He should not be too fierce, because then his subjects will be afraid of him, and that is not a happy state of affairs. Kings should know the art of choosing servants. He should have compassion as part of his mental makeup, but he should guard against too forgiving a nature. The lowest of people will take advantage of him and his nature if they are considered weak. Alertness is a great necessity for a king. He should study his foes and his friends too, incessantly. A king must consider that his first duty is to his subjects. He should guard them as a mother guards the child in her womb. Will any mother have thoughts of pleasing herself when her child is in her womb? All her thoughts will be bent on only the child and its welfare. Even so, a king should subordinate his desires and wishes to those of his subjects. Their welfare should be his only concern. A king should be careful not to place implicit confidence in anyone. His innermost thoughts must be concealed from even his nearest and dearest, and he should not tell anyone about his decisions. A king should be wise in dealing with 6 problems. The first is making peace with a foe who is a stranger. The next consideration is making war on one who is equal to him in strength. Invading the country of one who is weaker is his next problem. He should use his discrimination when he makes a decision about these things. He should be prepared to seek protection in his fort if his position is weak. The most important work of a king is to cause dissension among the chief office bearers in his enemy's country. Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.